sort of, but it'll be like splashy.
Right. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So tell me about the Puzzle People, how you got involved.
Puzzle People is JB. I was actually brought in with my best friend Beatty Man because we were in a group called Hey Bye at the time. I mean, we still do stuff together, but we were in a group at the time. So streaming that in, JB knows Vernon. Vernon was producing all of our music at the time. So him producing, he blessed us. He was like, hey, listen to these guys. And, we got put in Puzzle People. It's actually how I met Chips because we were all in there. And he's like, does all of my music now.
So like with you and Chips, like I feel like you and him are the most consistent rapper DJ thing that I've seen. How important do you think that is?
With stuff like this and nights like this, it pays to have somebody that's like this. It pays to because he's producing the music and he mixes the music. So even if it's not his beat, it'll never F up. It'll never there'll never be a game to where we had some mess ups tonight. Nobody knew because he fixed it. I turned around and looked. He's like, yeah, so being that close with somebody is what's needed. I mean, if you think about like foundation of hip hop, like you ain't never see like it was the DJ, then the MC. So then in the early days, like Run DMC was not finna go on without Jam Master Jay. They're like, yo, Jam's not here, but we got DJ such and such outside. They're like, okay, so give us our check and we about to deal. Because we are not going on without him. Like it's a big thing because that DJ knows when you got a breath. They knows when to cut the song off. They know when you like your beat drop set. They know all of that. So like he's so important and instrumental to everything.
How important do you think it is to collaborate with artists, period?
It's really big because, everybody doesn't have the same reach or the same pool. So you could get with a guy that's like, oh, he's hot now. Or you could get with a guy that this would be a great song. This would be a great song. I'm a very big fan of State Gang Vince. Huge fan of his. I have a song and I say, and for one night, can I please be in State Gang? And like, this is real. It's real. And I never done a song with him, and I know the people that he reaches are nowhere near the people I reach. Like he's reached some people that like are my family. You know about Vince? It's like, yeah, like I know him in real life. So collaborating with those people, it's showing the unity, and it's also getting you in front of somebody different that you may have never reached.
So I think you're clever and funny in your music and stage presence. But how would you describe your sound overall?
My sound, I know people like comparisons, and I know people like what would you sound like. I've got Tribe Called Quest, which I love. I guess pick up where they came off. I got J. Cole. I don't think I'm as lyrically as good as him. I've got Kendrick, definitely same thing. I've got Chance the Rapper because I reference God a lot, but that's only as of recent, just as more people listen to him and then listen to me, because I'm sure there's a bunch of people that listen to him that don't listen to me. They're like, yeah, you kind of sound like Chance. So I guess so, but I think it would be the most, right now it's at the most original that it's ever been.
Do you think that certain rappers have a certain sound depending on what side of town they grew up in?
Oh yeah. Just because of how that music influenced your school. So I went to a bunch of Northside schools. So Northside schools, all of the houses had cable. So whatever BET, MTV, not to say the East Side, South Side, West Side didn't, but like you latchkey kids, your mama got a good job, but the sacrifice for having a good job is me. She got to be there all the day. I'm gonna give you cable, and I'm gonna hope that you don't play outside with them girls I told you not to touch. Some of us listened. I was one of them. But you watch like when Nelly came out, I had headband, backwards jersey, but the sides of town have an influence because the people that were present in your life. So Eastside has like a whole bunch of rich history. So I wouldn't be surprised if all their stuff sounds soulful or all their stuff is real sampled and they don't really need any drums or anything like that to rap over. I wouldn't be surprised if Northside sounds very, very Midwest because we connected with Kanye so much. We like, man, it's just me and my mama. We wasn't broke, but we didn't have a lot. So, and people from the South, just with the Hispanic influence, I wouldn't be surprised even if it was a black artist from the South that was art. And the people from the West, just all like the eclectic area of like Hispanics and African Americans, I would like they could sound like anything. So of course, if you're from a side of town, that definitely influenced you to make music.
So what are your personal influences nationally?
Man, I'll be the first indie rapper to say I love Drake. I got a 6-disc CD changer right now. 4 of them is Drake. I love Drake, but I love him at Doom. I also love Run the Jewels. Like I love Run the Jewels. I mean J. Cole, like when J. Cole dropped Big Crit, the most underrated ever. And if somebody says, oh no, he's rated right, nah, it's just he connects with me on like a bigger spiritual level than I could ever express. I know I'm forgetting somebody that's in my 5. J. Cole, Crit, Drake, Jay-Z, but he don't drop enough lately. I've been on Sid too. Ooh, Jesus, her voice. And Tyler the Creator, that's who I forgot. Tyler the Creator, ooh, just all in there. You can keep that in there too. You can keep that Let It Rain in there too.
So what is your perspective of the female presence in Oklahoma City hip-hop scene?
It's probably the most important thing. Because for every girl that's at a show, she's worth 5 guys. That's an average girl. So if she a 10, she worth 10 to 20, depending on the mileage on her. And depending on what type of guys that like her. That's just real. So not degrading them or calling them bees all the time is pretty helpful. Especially when she like, I literally met 5 girls tonight at this show because my homegirl, who is a very big socialite, she put on her Snapchat, she said, pull up, I'm right here. Ain't no flyer, ain't no nothing. She's so heavy, her homegirls found what this was. Oh no, if you don't got no female, you rapping to a whole bunch of dudes, hope you like doing that. Cause dudes don't buy other dudes' stuff. Sometimes. They don't. A girl buy your stuff, she got your poster, she know your lyrics. Hey, she listening to it while doing her hair. Better get them girls there.
So what do you think is the reason Oklahoma City hasn't achieved the same level of success in other cities? Two things. Number one, it's whatever your definition of success is, because if you don't believe Oklahoma City is like got the success, I know this is gonna be crazy. I'm gonna wait for that. Yeah. Okay. I just knew. I just had the foresight. I just had the foresight to see. Jesus blessed me with that anointing. Anyway, so one is it's the definition of perception. I mean, JB has been everywhere. Chuck D is one of the pioneers of hip hop, and Chuck D talks about JB like that's his literal son. I mean, Nitro was on Columbia. Let's not play no games here. Let's not play no games. I mean, we got Shasha's on the Game album. Let's be all the way, and like it ain't like her voice is there. It says featuring Shasha. Like Super J, I've ran into so many people that like, oh my God, he wrote for me, or oh my God, like I've got some songs with him. Let's not be clear. It's just people want it consistently on TV. Well, I'm pretty sure all those people I named, when they walk to the bank and they're like, hey, you know these people in your local bank don't know who you are. They're like, yeah, but they cashed this $10,000 check I just put in there. I don't need them to know who I am. The other reason is there's been people that's doing this so long that they don't want to ask for help. They don't. I ask JB so much stuff because I'm like, you the benchmark in my mind. I ask a lot of artists, I'll ask a lot of other artists for help. I mean, if you don't ask somebody like, how do you do this, or how do you cross markets, or why are you always here, or whatever. I don't think it's crabs in a barrel. I just think it's some people that's doing stuff literally, and some people that's doing stuff figuratively. So the figurative people won't help the literal people. Literal people got too much ego to reach out and help the figurative. So that's just how it goes. But we blown up. We got it lit. It's lit. All day. It's lit. So a lot of people are going to say that people from Oklahoma don't support. Do you agree with that?
I mean, who's at the show? I disagree. People like, man, y'all don't support us. Those are those figurative people we're going to talk about again. I don't believe that there's not any support. You guys don't have to be here. The reason why you were here, if anything, even if you guys weren't here, it may have been promoted correctly on your timeline. Drake could have dropped a song and we could have all been done for tonight. Like, more Life could have came out and they're like, no, we don't want more shows, we want more life. Like, if you don't promote things correctly, if you don't try to cross
the market or do anything like that. Nobody wants to listen. Nobody here has an obligation because they've seen you post pictures at 4:53 with your little headset on in the call center talking about ready to go home. So they don't want to come see you rap. They don't. That's real rap. So I mean, I know. That's been me though. I mean, you in Oklahoma. You done worked in the call center. If you didn't, you ain't worked for real. So they're not. So they're not pushing it. So how am I gonna complain at a fan like, yo, McDonald's heard us. We said we wanted breakfast all day. They said breakfast coming up. They were like, we want them other options. They said other options coming up. These people don't know about you. They out of sight, out of mind. Out of sight, out of mind.
So Oklahoma City, name your top 5.
Oh, that is very, very easy. JB, Duo of the Sick, Robbie, well, A-Pod, Dewey Benz, Beatty Man.
Okay.
In that order.
Is there anything that you want people to know about you?
That's my top 5. I'm better than all of them combined. No, I mean, there's nothing. No, come holler at me. I'm pretty sure I got the perception that I'm an a-hole. I'm not. I'm pretty nice. I got that tonight. Somebody was like, I thought you were gonna be mean. Somebody told you you were mean. It's like, yo, I'm point guard height. How come I be mean to you? Like your boyfriend's gonna come debo me. Organic music, new album. I don't know when it's gonna drop, so it could drop after the album. And I say new album. Nah, I mean, just come meet me. Come meet me, get a Beta shirt, say what's up. I'll take you to some restaurants on the north side. Aja Blue is always lit. She ain't never failed. She's 1,000 for 1,000 right now, batting percentage. That's it. That's all I can say.
That's all I got.
Oh, yeah.